Alright, what's up guys? Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're about to be talking about UFC. See what the fuck's up. So I'm gonna get into this card, break it down, whatever, do our predictions, see, you know what I mean, whatever opinions. This card's stacked, so it should be fucking easy to do this. Oh shit. We got these two people. I'm gonna go do the ones that I know the people though, because I don't know all these people. Like, this is the early prelims. I don't really know who Lupe Gonzalez is or Journey Newsom. You know what I mean? So let's just go with this one. Tracy Cortez. I'm gonna watch that. Her fine ass. No offense to Brian Ortega, but yeah, we gonna watch that. She's the favorite, so I don't really know Melissa Gatto, so let's get out of here. I do know Brandon Royval, so this should be an entertaining fight just because him and Matt Schnell, I know both of them. Who I think's gonna win this one? I mean, Brandon Royval is coming off a win, and Matt Schnell is coming off a L. Matt Schnell got the more reach, but he's the shorter fighter. This one's gonna be a close one, actually, I think. Because Brandon Royval looks like he does good, and midway through the fight, like, he just starts losing and starts taking a lot of damage. Or he'll, you know what I mean? Like, but he'll be so crisp, like, within the first 4 minutes, maybe the first round. So, this guy has 53% of his wins by submission, though. So Brandon Royval could get put on the ground and submitted pretty easily. I don't know. Who's another fight I'm really looking for? All right, this fight right here, Randy Brown versus Chaos Williams. This fight is going to be crazy. This is definitely the sleeper fight of the whole card. I'm a fan of both of them. I like Chaos Williams. I like Randy Brown. They're both crazy strikers. Who do I think is gonna win this though? I don't know, cause I'm pretty sure Randy Brown in his last fight he like broke his toe or something and kept pushing it down and still won. He had nasty stand up, a nasty front kick that fucked his leg up, fucked his toes up. Chaos Williams I think is coming off a knockout. I'm pretty sure, and well, it would be a safe bet. He got a 54% KO rate. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking bang out. I think they're just gonna swing and bang for real. They're just gonna throw hands. Randy Brown should have the advantages on the feet as long as he can keep distance. I think he'd be fine. Work behind his jab, work behind his kicks. Chaos Williams is obviously gonna try to take one to give one. Maybe gets a knockdown, knockout. Might be TKO. I don't see this shit. If it goes to the decision, it's gonna be because neither of them really wanted to go for the finish. You know what I mean? They're both gonna try to win on points probably. If it goes to the decision, I think it's gonna be. This one's hard. I think Randy Brown's gonna edge it out. If it goes to the decision, I think it's going to Randy Brown, but it might end in a TKO or knockout for Chaos Williams. This is probably the best fight on the card, besides like the main event. This would be on the main card, on any other card, but this card is actually fucking filled with talented people. 0 takedowns. Yeah, Chaos Williams is just gonna throw. Okay. Yeah, that's about the decision is gonna go to Randy Brown if it goes to a decision. Chaos Williams might win by TKO or knockout, for sure. Either in the second or third. All I know is I'm really excited about this fight. This fight's gonna be fucking amazing, actually. Hopefully, because I say that now, but it could be boring. I thought Derek Lewis versus Ngannou was gonna be an amazing fight, and we've seen how that turned out. I really hope Donald Cerrone wins. I've always been a big fan of Donald Cerrone. He's one of the best MMA records always look trash when you bet in the in the game for so long. They both have 16 losses. Donald Cerrone has almost double or almost 10 more wins than Joe. They don't even have Joe's last fight. Did he win or lose? They don't even have his last fight. We all know Donald Cerrone lost to Conor. Oh, and then I think he fought someone right after Conor too, actually. And then he took a long ass break. Yeah, he got washed by somebody. I can't think of who it is right now. But this fight's gonna be interesting. I really want to see Donald Cerrone win. It's probably not gonna be a knockout or KO, but it'd be pretty amazing if because he's probably gonna retire soon. One of these fights, he's gonna retire. There's no way he's gonna keep on doing this if you know what I mean. If he keeps losing 3 losses in a row, you're already a legend. You already have the most finishes in UFC. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he's a legend. He don't even have to fight no more. He shouldn't have to. But, when you love it, it's hard to walk away. So, we get that. And I really look forward to this fight. I want to see him really show up and, put in some work. So, both of these dudes are, like, OGs. Like, I don't know. I'm rooting for Donald Cerrone, though. Joe, I wasn't really, like, a super fan of Joe. I know he's good, but, like, I never really rooted for him in any fights. I'm pretty sure. He has some good finishes, though. Then we got another back-to-back OG versus OG fight. We got OSP and fucking Shogun. Look. OSP looks so lethargic when he throws. Like, I don't understand his fighting style, but he just looks slow to me. You know what I mean? Like, after he fought, I'm pretty sure he fought John Jones. After he fought John Jones, it's been downhill. The man just looked like he lazy with his post-up. I don't know what it is, but then he'll just catch you and put you to sleep. So, and Shogun, man. Shogun old. Like, these are old fighters, but at least he fighting someone that's not like a young up-and-comer. Because I hate when they do that. I hate when they put the up-and-comer against the OG. So now the OG's kind of like gatekeeping. Like, this is my promotion. You're not going to come in here. And then the fucking OG gets fucking smoked in the first round. So, yeah. They're both coming off losses. OSP got the reach advantage and the height advantage and the weight advantage, apparently. I think it's gonna win. I think... man, this is hard. I actually don't have a pick for this one. I don't have a pick. But if I had to predict who was gonna win, I'm gonna go with Shogun, because that would be a better... no, I can't even do that. I can't even say that. OSP or Shogun? I think OSP is done. So I'm gonna go with Shogun on this one. I'm gonna go with Shogun, and it's gonna go to a decision. Older fighters rarely knock out people, besides when we see Matt Brown just do it recently. Yeah, I think it's gonna go to decision. I think Shogun's gonna have a little bit deeper of a gas tank, and he's just gonna outlast OSP while doing some work. Yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm going with Shogun. I think Shogun's gonna win this one. Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson, bro. 2 of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC right now. Both coming off a loss, obviously. Tony had a rough start. Like, he was about to fight Khabib, and we wanted that shit so bad. And it just never happened, dude. They tried to make it happen a million times. We were like, Tony's the guy. Tony's gonna get Khabib. Never happened. And then we seen him go like on this losing streak. So we really don't think, it would have happened, or if it did happen, he was gonna win. They thought his submissions from his back would probably be the thing that like he won with against Khabib and would have forced it to be a stand-up fight. But now I think Khabib would have probably took him down and did what he does to everyone. So, but for this fight, I'm a fan of both of these guys. Michael Chandler's cool as hell. You know what I mean? And he just is an entertaining fighter. So it's like it's hard to root against him. His fight versus Gaethje was insane, just throwing, swinging, and banging. And maybe Gaethje let him survive, because there was some times where I was like, yo, Mike ain't gonna quit. Like, he got put on his back and he just grabbed. He like reached for a leg. And I was like, oh, he's about to quit. He's not really actually trying to, like, recover. And then he just gets up, and they start fighting like that shit never happened. He was trying to fight the ego. It was just a super entertaining fight. He was rocking Justin Gaethje in the first fight. Oh, my God. So, for this fight, man, I don't know, dude. Like, we seen how Michael Chandler, like, kind of gets inside with taller fighters and like lanky fighters, because what he did to Dan Hooker, where you're like, he knows how to get inside, he knows how to cut the angle, he knows how to land his shot, even though he's shorter with way, does he have more reach? No, way less reach. So we'll probably see him get inside. If Tony eats some shots, which he does a lot, he takes a lot of punishment before he, you know what I mean, before he starts getting his offense going. So I don't think he's going to be able to keep Michael Chandler at distance with his jabs, and because Tony's not the most technical striker. He's really unorthodox and likes to mix things up and have different techniques. For this one, I don't know. I'm going to just say it like this. I think, nah, dude, I have to have clear predictions. I can't just fucking, be in the middle, like, it's going to end this way for the no. I got to have clear predictions. So my prediction is, damn, I really want Tony to win, because I don't want to see him go, like, on even more of a streak or get released, waived, whatever. Like, I want to actually see Tony Ferguson go in there and win. But at the same time, Michael Chandler is also coming off 2 back-to-back losses. But they came from a champion in a championship fight, and Justin Gaethje, who's fighting for the championship right now. So if Michael Chandler lost, it would look bad for Michael Chandler 100%. No. It wouldn't even look as bad, because he's coming off 2 difficult fights. Whereas Tony is coming off fights with, like, people that aren't the most known, aren't, like, the top contenders. You know what I mean? They're not fighting for the belt yet. So, I'm going to say Tony Ferguson by submission. I'm going to go with that. We're going to see it. If it goes to the ground, I see Tony Ferguson with the submission and catching the dub, and, kind of turning back the clock and reminding everyone, like, yeah, I still do this shit. You know what I mean? Just because I took some losses doesn't mean I'm done. So I'm going to go with Tony Ferguson. He has more to gain and more to lose. So all right, now we got Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose versus Carla Esparza. And honestly, I'm the biggest Rose fan ever. I think Rose is a fucking beast, and she deserves a belt. What she did to Wei Lee in the first fight literally made me cry. So,
I am the best.
I'm going with Rose. I hope she learned from her mistakes again in the last fight when they fought on the Ultimate Fighter. And I really just don't want to see her. Like, we seen Rose in her last fight with Wei Lee actually wrestle. You know what I mean? She started approaching it more smart. She started fighting like Kamaru Usman a little bit. You know what I mean? She went to the ground. She mixed it up. She was mixing up her strikes, using her kicks. I mean, so if Carla Esparza didn't get better in the stand-up, I don't know, because I don't really pay attention to her fights that much. Not that that I don't know her, like, because I've seen her fight. It's just, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not the biggest, like, I'm not like a fan yet. Like, she has to win me over still, you know? Even though she's been in the game for a while, same amount of time as Rose. Rose has won me over as a fan. So I'm going with Rose, and I'm going with Rose I don't think it's going to end in a knockout, just because Carla Esparza is a wrestler. So she's going to be shooting. So it's not going to be much time to actually set up a KO. You know what I mean? Rose is gonna be worried about the takedowns, so she's gonna be bouncing, doing her in and out. You know what I mean? Using her good footwork to, you know, stay at distance, keep her from shooting. But that's gonna also make her hesitant on the stand-up. So I don't see it going to a knockout. I say Rose by decision. If she does knock Carla Esparza out, that would be fucking incredible. But I don't really see that happening. I see it Rose by decision. I see a lot of like grappling and clinch work happening against the fence. Just in my prediction of what's gonna happen. But Rose by decision for sure. We got Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, and it's like, look, Charles Oliveira, he's been touched up before. We've seen him get dropped in his last 2 fights, and I know it's been said over and over and over again. He's strong. He comes back stronger when you get hit. You cannot keep getting hit like that and just assume your body's gonna like get into fight mode and take over for you. He showed resilience though. He doesn't give up. He doesn't quit, which is good, and which is a championship mindset that you need, right? And he also said one of the coldest things I've ever heard in my life. This man literally said, okay, they say he has more power than me, talking about Justin, but he went all 3 rounds with Michael Chandler, and I knocked him out in the 2nd round. And I was like, that's facts. That's just facts. So that shit was just ill. I'm like, okay, he's talking that shit. I'm like, dude, Bronx need to talk that shit. That's crazy. That Justin really, that's like what they're crediting him. He has more power. Justin's obviously going to use the leg kicks. The leg kicks are going to be a weapon always, like, and they're going to be dangerous. So as long, I say Charles Oliveira, 3rd round submission. I think Charles Oliveira, 3rd round submission, because Justin Gaethje gets touched up too. But I think and Justin Gaethje's a wrestler, so he might actually try to test Charles Oliveira's ground game, and I don't think that's gonna work for him. I actually am calling a triangle. I'm gonna say Justin Gaethje is getting caught in a triangle the same way that Charles Oliveira the same way that Habib put him in a triangle. I think this almost exactly the same. I think they're gonna stand up. Both are gonna trade shots. Both are gonna land heavy in the first 2, and then I think it just comes down to like a scramble or some groundwork, and I think Charles Oliveira cinches up a triangle and submits him 100%, because Justin Gaethje's a wrestler. He's not really a jiu-jitsu guy, and we've seen him like get submitted before. So yeah, I think Charles retains. I think Justin's not ready, but I could be wrong. Obviously, all of this shit is just predictions. I could be wrong. Or I could be spot on and we come back to this video and we're like, all right, that's Mystic Mick. He's back. So, all right, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. It comes out on Saturday. I'm going to be watching. Not going to be streaming, but I'm probably going to stream right after it goes off. So, hit my Twitch, you know what I mean? And we'll see you.